Want to speak real Filipino from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at filipinopod101.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Erica, and welcome to Filipino Top Words. The lesson for today is the top 10 tourist attractions in the Philippines. The first tourist attraction is Hagdan-hagdang Palayan ng Banaue. Banaue Rice Terraces. Ang Hagdan-hagdang Palayan ng Banaue ay gawa ng mga taga-Ifugao. Ang Hagdan-hagdang Palayan ng Banaue ay gawa ng mga taga-Ifugao. The Banaue Rice Terraces were made by the Ifugaos. So, Ifugao is part of the Cordillera Autonomous Region, right? And in that area, actually, it's very mountainous. So, it's very hard to plant anything. Not that it's really hard, but then the topography of the place, it's not really easy to, do agriculture. So, what many of the Ifugao people there did was to carve the side of the mountain into these sort of, to these sort of terraces. That's why we call it Hagdan-hagdan, literally like stairs, because they look like stairs. And then on those flat areas, then now you can plant rice. But this is a very nice place. So if you want to experience nature, then please come to the rice terraces. The next tourist destination is Boracay. Boracay. Boracay ang isa sa pinakasikat na beach sa Pilipinas. Boracay ang isa sa pinakasikat na beach sa Pilipinas. Boracay is one of the most popular beaches in the Philippines. Can be a bit crowded, but it still has one of the most beautiful fine sand beaches that I've seen, right? You can choose different places where you want to stay because there are so many tourists. And now actually because they wanted to clean up the beach, also clean up the water, so they're closing it for 6 months, and hopefully it's going to be better because it's a very good place, very, very popular place. So the next top destination is Palawan. Palawan. Paborito kong isla ang Palawan dahil sa dami ng pwedeng mapuntahan na pang-turista. Paborito kong isla ang Palawan dahil sa dami ng pwedeng mapuntahan na pang-turista. Palawan is my favorite island because of its numerous tourist destinations. So we went to Palawan, I think, in 2015. So we went there in 2015 with some friends. It was actually very easy to do island hopping. This popular places to go in Palawan is El Nido. The underground river is a very popular place to visit. Everything is protected in Palawan. It also boasts of lots of flora and fauna. And natural resources, Palawan is very, very rich. So the next place is Surigao del Norte. Surigao del Norte. Kung gusto mong mag-surfing, punta na sa Surigao del Norte. Kung gusto mong mag-surfing, punta na sa Surigao del Norte. If you want to go surfing, then go to Surigao del Norte. I actually haven't been to Surigao del Norte, but I've seen pictures, and it's a really good place for surfing. But Surigao del Norte is a bit on the south, but on the side of the Pacific Ocean. So the waves there are much stronger. So it's very good for surfing if you're into such sports. I would want to go there one day. So the next place is Cebu. Cebu. Ang Cebu ay kombinasyon ng kasaysayan, mga isla at lungsod. Ang Cebu ay kombinasyon ng mga isla at mga lungsod na may mahabang kasaysayan. Cebu is a combination of islands and cities with a rich history. If you want a calmer place but still want, say, the city, then you can go to Cebu. And just take a 5-hour, 3-hour drive to somewhere, you will end up in a very nice beach. So for instance, when we were there, we went to Bantayan Island, and it's really one of the most beautiful beaches I've ever seen. Because it's really quiet, no one is there, just long stretches of shoreline. The water is very blue, very calm, very, very nice. So the next place is Davao. Davao. Ang Davao ang isa sa pinakamatiwasay na lungsod sa Pilipinas. Ang Davao ang isa sa pinakamatiwasay na lungsod sa Pilipinas. Davao is one of the safest cities in the Philippines. So I've been to Davao, I think twice. Really clean city. Really, and the thing that I enjoyed most in Davao is tuna. Davao is known for tuna and durian, right? Also. And tuna there, it's very affordable and very, very good and very, very fresh. I was there with some of my Japanese colleagues, and every day we're eating tuna. It's tuna. But we liked it. So we ordered like tuna belly, or tuna cheek, or tuna jaw, or tuna head. It's the same thing. Like the entire tuna, but chopped. So if you want to eat really good tuna and durian, please come to Davao. The next place is Vigan. Vigan. Makikita mo sa Vigan ang mga arkitektura mula pa noong panahon ng mga Kastila. Makikita mo sa Vigan ang mga arkitektura mula pa noong panahon ng mga Kastila. You could find in Vigan architecture from the Spanish colonial period. So I went there with my friends. One of them is from Chile. So when we arrived in Vigan, his immediate reaction was like, "Oh, this reminds me of my town." So it really looks like a Spanish town, like a small Spanish town. And Vigan is a very small, cute town, right? And then it's famous for empanada, bagnet. Bagnet is like a crispy pork. But in Vigan, you dip it in vinegar because they use a special sausage, which is a vegan sausage, right? Which is kind of like more garlicky than other longganisa, we call it. So the next place is Talon ng Pagsanjan. Pagsanjan Falls. Ang Talon ng Pagsanjan ang isa sa pinakasikat na talon sa Pilipinas. Ang Talon ng Pagsanjan ang isa sa pinakasikat na talon sa Pilipinas. Pagsanjan Falls is one of the most famous waterfalls in the Philippines. I remember when I was a kid, so we went there with my family, and we have so much relatives, so we were there in a really big group. And I remember they were telling me that there's kind of like a legend that it's dangerous to swim across Pagsanjan Falls because usually in most lakes, right, they say that it's dangerous to swim across because then something like pulls you down. Something that lives in the water or something. So when we were there, we were on this rafts. So it was kind of scary, but also very fun because Pagsanjan Falls is a very, very pretty place. And it's really, really clean water, really, really fresh. So naturey. There's such a word, naturey. But really, really nice place. And then we were just having like a barbecue, some grilled fish and stuff. Really, really nice experience. The next is Bicol. Bicol. Sa Bicol makikita ang bulkang Mayon na may halos perpektong hugis apa. Sa Bicol makikita ang bulkang Mayon na may halos perpektong hugis apa. In Bicol, one can see Mayon volcano, which has an almost perfect cone shape. But it's very, very beautiful. It's really perfect cone. So if Japan has Mount Fuji, Philippines has Mount Mayon. It's the most beautiful. It's really perfect, like really perfect. Like the slopes are very gentle and a super perfect cone shape. The next place is Tubbataha Reef. Tubbataha Reef. Ang larawan ng Tubbataha Reef ay makikita sa 1,000 pisong salapi. Ang larawan ng Tubbataha Reef ay makikita sa 1,000 pisong salapi. The Tubbataha Reef can be seen on the 1,000 peso bill. Again, I don't have any 1,000 peso with me because I am poor. Tubbataha Reef is a very important place because it's an ecosystem, right? Many different aquatic creatures live there. So if we are going to be diving in those areas, please be careful, be responsible, and just be responsible tourists in general. So that is for the end of this lesson, and hope you learned something new. What other place can you suggest to us? So if there's anything that you would want us to know, please don't hesitate to comment them in the comment section. And don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and visit FilipinoPod101.com to learn more Filipino. Hanggang sa muli!